Good morning, third graders. Welcome to Fundations. We're going to start by doing our review sounds, so just echo me, please. We have U flew oo, U rule oo, OU soup oo, OO school oo, EW chew oo, UE blue oo. Okay, for the long I sounds, we have I high I pine I, Y cry I. Okay, our new sounds this week that we've learned, let's just review them. We have UI suit oo, we have OO book and we have IGH light I. Okay, good job. All right, let's look at this chart for a second. Let's just review some of the sounds, the syllable types that we have. We have a closed syllable. We've learned that with our closed syllable, there's a closed syllable exception. We've learned about the vowel consonant E syllable this year, and also that has an exception. We've learned the open syllable has exceptions, and we have the LE syllable that has exceptions, the R controlled syllable that also has an exception, and we've just been learning about our D syllable. All right, our D syllable also has exceptions, which we're going to learn about today. So our first word that we're going to look at is going to be a word that has the D vowel exception, or we call it the double vowel exception. Okay, all right, the word that we're going to first look at is the word react. All right, let's clap it out. We have react, so it's two syllables. The first syllable is E, second syllable is act. All right, let's look at that when we mark it up. So we have E is our first syllable, and we have act as our second syllable. Now, if you look here, it looks like, if you look at this, we have the vowel team EA here, all right? But we're not going to keep that vowel team together. So that's what's going to make this an exception today. So let's mark this up as it should be. So we have re is our first syllable, which is actually an open vowel syllable. The E is saying E. Then we have act is our second syllable, which would be a closed syllable. Okay, now because we have the vowel team EA here, but we are splitting the vowel team up, we're calling that a double vowel exception. So how you mark that is you put a D down here and then you cross it out because that represents it's an exception. Okay, let's look at another word that's also a double vowel exception. The word is create. Let's clap it out first. Create. Okay, we have two syllables. The first syllable, E. And then we have the second syllable is A-T-E. All right, let's look at writing that and marking it. So we have create. All right, again, I want you to notice that we have a vowel team here. It looks like the EA is a vowel team, but in this case, we're going to be separating the vowel team up into two different parts. So that's why it's going to be a double vowel exception. So let's look at marking it up. We have cree, which is an open syllable. We have the CR as a blend. Okay, and then we have our second syllable, ate, which is going to be a vowel consonant E. We have the long A, the silent final E is making the A say its name. So again, it's a double vowel exception because we are separating the vowel team up. So we're going to mark it as a D with an X over it. It means a double vowel exception. Okay. All right, let's review for a second something that we've learned about suffixes. I want you to look for a second. This should be review for you. Let's look at the word empty. All right, notice that empty ends with a Y. All right, we need to think about what we've learned about when a word ends with Y and what we're doing to add the suffix to it. All right, so we have emp, which is a closed syllable, and we have T, which is an open syllable. All right, so this open syllable, we're looking at this open syllable is, the Y is saying E, which is a long vowel, which makes it the open syllable. Notice right before the Y, there is a consonant also. All right, if I wanted to add a suffix to empty, so for example, if I wanted to add the suffix NESS to empty, all right, we should use, this should be review. Before we can do that, we have to do something to the Y. All right, if you remember, we have to change this Y to an I, and then we add our suffix NESS, okay? Because this is an open vowel syllable, so we're going to change the Y to an I and add an NESS, all right? The next, if we added, this is a consonant suffix, if we added a vowel suffix, we're going to do the same thing. We're also going to change the Y to an I and then add our ED. The only time that we would not change the Y to an I is if we're adding the suffix ING, because we're not going to have two I's in a row. So that's the only time in an open vowel syllable and the Y is followed by a consonant, we're always going to change the Y to an I unless we're adding the ING. Okay, so that should already be reviewed. We're going to look at some new words, and we're going to look at a little different rule about the Y and what we do when we add the suffix, okay? So let's look at our first word. The word is swayed. Okay, the word is swayed, one syllable. Let's tap it out. A as in play, d. Okay, we're using our suffix, our ED suffix. So let's write that up on our board. We have swayed. Remember that the ED makes the ed, d, or t sound. So we have our first word is sway, and we're going to circle the AY. That's our double vowel. So this is a double vowel syllable. We have a blend here. All right, notice we have a Y here, and we're adding an ED. In this case, we did not change the Y to an I. When our syllable is a double vowel syllable, and we have a suffix that follows it, we do not change the Y. So if the Y is part of a vowel team, we're never going to change the Y to an I. It's only when it's by itself. Okay, so AY is our vowel team, so we're not going to change the Y to an I. We're just going to add our suffix ED, so we can circle that. All right, let's look at another word. The word is destroyed, or destroying, sorry. Destroying. All right, three syllables. Let's look at the word first. D, E. Second syllable is t, r, oi. Oi as in a boy. And the last syllable is our suffix. So let's write that out. We have destroying. All right, let's look at how we're going to mark that up. First syllable, D, is an open syllable. We have a long E sound. Second syllable, stroy. We have STR all blend together to make one sound. We have a vowel team that we're going to circle. So this is a double vowel syllable. So again, we have a double vowel syllable. The word is ending with a Y, but we're not going to change the Y to an I. First of all, because the suffix is an ING, but second of all, because it's a double vowel syllable. So we're going to circle our suffix. All right, so we never change the Y to an I when we have a double vowel syllable like this, the OY. All right, let's do one more word like that. We have the word rookies. Rookies. Okay, two syllables. We have k, and the second syllable is ease. All right, let's spell that out. Okay, we have rook and then ease. Okay, our first syllable, rook, we have a vowel team. The OO is our vowel team, so this is a double vowel syllable. Our second syllable, we have a double vowel also. The IE is a double vowel. And then S is our suffix, so we're going to circle that separately. Okay, today we have one set of sound-alike words. The first word is, we have pale and pale. This first word, P-A-L-E, this means like the color, like if you're sick and you're not feeling well, you might look pale. That means the color is kind of gone from your face or your skin. Okay, this pale, P-A-I-L, is a bucket. So two words that sound alike, they're spelled differently, and they have different meanings. All right, those are our two sound-alike words. So on your worksheet, make sure that you have your words marked up just like mine. You can do them and then check them, and then also do your sentences for today. Okay, thank you.